Hi everyone! As you can see, I have a special guest for this video tip today. This is Sara Jane. She is a social media manager with Jane Media Services. So she's managed dozens of accounts for social media marketing. And this space that we're in right now, you can't even see how beautiful it is, but it's called the Collective Space Studios. And it's a place for business owners, for photographers, creators to do photo shoots, to do podcasting, right?
Yes, all kinds of things.
All kinds of creative things. And this is right in our backyard if you live near me in the Turlock Modesto. This is in Riverbank. So thank you for being here with us.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
I wanted to find out from you, as well as I'm sure you guys want to know too, because I talk about this frequently and I get messages from you guys about showing up authentically in social media.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we know that, Instagram is full of the highlight reels, some of our showing off our best side of ourselves.
Yes.
But nowadays, how important is it to be real and to be vulnerable? And for me, I come across professionally, I know,
Yes.
on camera and on social media, but to show some personality, again, some of the behind the scenes of our professional lives.
It's interesting that you say that I show up professionally almost in like a negative connotation, because when we were all growing up and looking at media and things over the years, it was you have to be polished, you have to be professional, you have to have good lighting, good equipment, all of these things. And now in the age of social media, and especially video heavy social media, it's all about authenticity, pulling back the curtains, showing off real life. I mean, I love a good highlight reel, but I'm not going to connect with that because that's not what my real life looks like. And so any chance that we have the opportunity to share what we're trying to share with our community, whether it be a service or a product or even just ourselves, showing up in a knowledgeable but relatable way is a really good sweet spot to find success when showing up on video. Very much so.
How do we do that?
All right, so that is an excellent question that I get asked all the time. And they're like, I only have my iPhone, or I only have this. And I'm like, okay, well, your iPhone's a $1,000 camera, so it's gotta be pretty good. So showing up authentically on social media, you can do a few different ways. Try again, and test. So set your phone up, do it in a decently lit space, but don't worry about your makeup, don't worry about what you're wearing, don't worry about anything else. Turn the camera around on you and just hit record. The easiest way to go about showing up authentically is to keep trying. So if you're not sure how to do it yet, record yourselves, do a couple test videos. See, oh, okay, I like this side of my face, or I like this side of my face, or I only want to do close-up shots. Answering those questions for yourself is one big tick off of the insecurities list that come along with showing up on video.
Right.
Another way is using a filter.
No shame in that.
No.
I still use a filter too. The subtle filter is what I like.
Love that. And I think that's a whole informational thing right there, is the good filters that people use. Stay away from the bunny ears and the cat eyes. But very much so, if you want a little skin smoothing or anything like that, lean into it, because even with a filter, you're still going to be showing up 10 times more than the people that didn't show up at all.
Exactly.
And so
yes.
You really have to remember that. Like, even if it's not the best thing I've ever done in my entire life, it's still better than what you didn't do yesterday.
Love that. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
Because I just get on and also be consistent.
Yes.
It's not the fact that you look perfect or you sound perfect that's going to garner trust from your audience.
No.
But the fact that you're there time and time again to give value to them.
It's kind of like parenting. Even if you're not the best parent all the time, as long as you're showing up, that's really half the battle.
Very true.
I mean, I tell myself that every
Good
day.
analogy. I love that.
But it's true, because that's the other part, is like there are going to be those days where you have your makeup done and you're feeling great, you got your hair done. So definitely record yourself on those days. But also there's going to be those days where you're not feeling good, or you're really run down in your business and you're like, gosh, I really don't want to do this. Share that. That's the authenticity. During the pandemic, I loved saying, Hey guys, Sarah here. Just wanted to do a check-in with you guys. I had a photo shoot this morning and a consult this afternoon, and I'm, here showing up, but I'm also still in my yoga pants. And so that was a level of, hey, I can be a professional and I can show up, but I'm also being a little bit real and showing you guys the behind the scenes of like, no, I didn't put real pants on today.
Right.
So kind of finding that balance of like, hey, I am still a professional and I do still offer services or products, but also I'm a real human who's like trying to homeschool my kid in 2021.
Totally, yeah.
So,
yeah. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Yeah,
that was
of
so
course.
valuable, and I hope
Yeah.
it gave you guys the motivation to get started if you haven't already, or keep going.
Yeah.
If you're feeling a little discouraged sometimes.
Very much. I think that, as you said, the consistency is like a major key. And if you aren't even there yet, just start. You have to start. Start practicing. Start doing it with your friends. One of you sets up a tripod and you guys record it together. Make it a fun activity, but you very much have to start because you're never going to be consistent without starting.
Right. All right, and be sure to follow Jane at Jane Media Services.
Yes, thank you guys so much, and
right.
thank you again for having me.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. See you
Bye,
later.
guys.